The latest statistics on women between the ages of 18 and 34 is that 50% of them are without a romantic partner. That is, half of the women between the ages of 34 are without a stable romantic partner. Why is that? Why is that? Why? They can't all be ugly and unattractive and can't get a man. No. I can tell you why. Basically two things. Number one is their unrealistic vision of themselves in terms of where they are and what they deserve in life. They have this unrealistic, delusionary vision of themselves and what they deserve in a partner. Imaginary list they've created in their head that no man can possibly match, and those few 0.005% of men that match half of that list do not want to be anywhere near these women. They want to be near a sweet, agreeable, desirable, soft, feminine woman, which these women couldn't be if you put a gun to their temple. And they have been lied to. They've been lied to by every institution that is around now in the West about the feminism, that you can have it all, that you don't need a man, that you need to focus on your career, that if you are in a marriage that is a 99% satisfactory but is missing that 1%, divorce him, take his house, take his car, take him for all he's got, and the world is here in the West especially is in no shortage of fierce attorneys whose only job day and night is to study and learn techniques of how they could bankrupt and destroy a man's life when a woman wants to leave. That's all they do. That's all they do. That's their job. They find out all the ways that they could take every penny, including with paying for her divorce lawyer, to destroy a man's life, take his house, take what he's worked for, take his retirement, and not let him even see his own kids. Because he made the cardinal mistake of believing your BS and marrying you, a woman that you put on a fake persona, an acting career before you get married, and then completely changed into your real self as soon as that contract was signed. So these are the two reasons that these women between the ages of 34 are unhappy, divorced, or out of a partner, out of a romantic partner even to begin with. And the reason I said economics is because it all comes down to economics. Don't fool yourself, gentlemen. Don't fool yourself. If that economics was not in play, if they didn't have the assurance that they're going to get every penny that man has, that they're going to be taken care of for the rest of their life, or that they didn't have all these opportunities, this artificial opportunities that women are given in the workforce just because they're women, if they didn't have all that to fall back on, then they would behave more realistically and they would behave more as they should, like a woman inside of a marriage, and would not destroy a man's life at first sign of being 99.5% happy but 0.05% not happy. This is the reality of marriage today, and I said it before and I say it again. If you're a man and if you have any assets worth speaking of and you get married, then you're responsible for whatever calamity you bring onto yourself. Remember, no one put a gun to your head. You did it yourself. You fell for the BS, you fell for the initial acting, you fell for the fake sweetness and agreeability and desirability and all the sex you wanted in that period where she was trying to hook you, like a fisherman that puts a delicious looking bait in the water and that poor unsuspecting fish bites. Well, then you have only yourself to blame when you're being pulled out of the water and into your death, financial death. And a lot of people, a lot of times, God knows, I'm sad to say this, but actual death through suicide and other means. Her power, basically, a woman's power, is defined by what you give her. So think twice. Think twice before giving her that power and marrying someone who is not suitable for marriage. You didn't do your due diligence. You didn't do the right tests. You wanted to make her happy. You were afraid that she was going to leave you, and you fell for that BS ultimatum. So where is this going? We've been dating for 3 months, you know. Are you going to put a ring on it? Let some other fool put a ring on it. Let some other fool build the weapon that's going to turn around and shoot him in the forehead. I'm sorry if this sounds a little harsh and sounds a little forceful, and it's not towards all women, but it's towards, unfortunately, the majority of them. Because their own happiness, fulfilling their own needs and wants, describes 95% of the women out there. They do not care about your well-being, your happiness. They're not your mother. They are marrying you because they see you as a vehicle that is going to provide them with their wants and needs. And the moment they sense that you are no longer doing that, or that there is someone else that's going to provide them with that needs and wants, they say goodbye to you without a second thought. That is, unfortunately, the cold, hard reality of the interpersonal relationship today. This is what we're dealing with. If you have the knowledge and you still go and make the mistake, and some of you make the mistake again after being divorced and gone through hell, you go and marry again, who is really to blame here? Think twice, gentlemen. Think twice. If she leaves you because you're not marrying her, then that is all the answers that you need. Then her tricks are all revealed. Her dishonesty is revealed. If she really loved you, she would hang around. But if the condition of her staying with you is that you marry her, guess what? She's looking for that insurance policy. All the best.